Hello and welcome. So it is currently 3:30. Not in the afternoon, it's the morning. Because I'm stupid. And I've been feeling sentimental. And I was like, hey. I was reminiscing on the past memories of old, whenever, just like a while ago, a couple years ago. And I decided, hey, maybe it'd be fun to tell a story for my YouTube channel. So I'll be playing Super Flight, which is a game that doesn't really require much thought, so I can tell my story. This game was gifted to me by a subscriber and a very good friend named James Carroll. It's freaking 3:30 and I can't even talk. Man, this is gonna be a good video. It's funny also, I don't even have internet right now. So I'm gonna have to probably save this to a flash drive and upload it through my my laptop at a Starbucks. Like drive down the road. So, the gamer grind. Anyway, thank you, James Carroll, if you're watching this for this game streamed. It was actually the first game I streamed, I think. I mean, whatever. So here we are. Anyway, we're gonna I'll start talking, but as I do this, I'm gonna talk. So, man, how old was I? Right now, anyway, so just set the ground rules for this video, or the story, or the basis. I live in California right now. I live in Sacramento, or a suburb of Sacramento at least, but it doesn't matter where I live now, or it kind of does. What matters is where I lived before. I lived in a town in Mississippi called Tupelo, and I lived there for almost 9 years. Tupelo is where Elvis Presley was born. It's pretty cool. That's like the only interesting thing about Tupelo. But anyway, so I could talk about a ton of other things that have happened, but I'm going to start with a story I was thinking about while I was lying in bed trying to go to sleep. So me and my friends and my brother, well, my brother's my friend as well, but like he's my brother, but like my friends, me, my boy Joshua Stewart, who's been in all the gamer status videos, and Grant, who, if you guys have seen my 10 subscriber special, he was the one who's like, you should quit college and go into YouTube career. That's Grant. Anyway, and my brother. So my mom and my dad came up to me one day and they were like, Jared, and me and my brother were like, Jared and Josh, how do you like the idea of us going to a campsite and renting out a cabin for a long weekend, and us chilling there for a little bit. It'll be by a lake, and it'll just be really chill. How do you like the idea of that? And I forget our initial reaction. I assume it was probably one of like, hell yeah, gamer. But I can only assume. But the thing is, so we all went, and nothing crazy happened. I just want to talk about this because this is such a good memory. I remember me, my brother, Grant, and Josh. We made a campfire. My dad helped us. We were like, I want to say 16, 15. And my brother, Josh, it's funny, my best friend Josh Stewart and my brother, they share the same first name. It's kind of funny. So I always have to clarify who I'm talking about. So, anyway, my brother caught a bass and dude, we freaking ate that fool. It was awesome. We scaled it. It was. I say we, but it was my brother. My brother went ham, and he freaking went off, and we cooked it, and we all had a piece. He got to eat most of it because he caught it. Anyway, that was a cool experience. Also, me and my boy Josh Stewart, he and I still are, but we were really big into this game called The Binding of Isaac. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Yeah, whatever. That was a miracle lining up. Anyway, we're really into this game called The Binding of Isaac, and this is right before I ever got into like lore. This might have been like the gateway moment, actually, now that I think about it. But he was talking to me about it was late at night, and we went out on the dock outside of our cabin, and my brother and Grant were inside, I guess, or maybe they were by the fire or campfire, me and Josh were just chilling on the dock, and he was like, so each level of if you guys haven't played The Binding of Isaac before, there's different floors, and I'm not gonna explain the lore, but anyway, I just remember like connecting, and it was like holy shit, and we were like looking up at the stars, and it was like, dang, bro, we live in a society. And I was like 15. It was super awesome. I think that was the first time I ever was like, dude, lore, so cool. Okay, I'm gonna get into some funny stories now. Dude, call me Dora. Anyway, I don't know if you guys just saw that achievement. I don't know if OBS records that, but there's an achievement called Call Me Dora. Anyway, so it was late. My parents were asleep. No, I'll start with this story. Oh God. So there was one bed for me, my brother, Grant, and Joshua. And it was a twin-sized mattress. So that's a very, very small mattress for 4 like teenage boys to share, and we're all comfortable with our sexualities. We're okay with sleeping with each other. So that wasn't an issue, but the issue was that, man, we were literally on top of each other. And I remember waking up one, like, oh jeez, I remember waking up and Grant not being in the bed, and Joshua Stewart and I were like, where the hell is Grant? It was like, we couldn't find him anywhere. We checked the cabin. He wasn't in the kitchen. We checked the back of the cabin, like outside by the dock. He wasn't there. And I remember Naruto running like around looking for him, because it was all a meme at first, and then we were like actually starting to get worried because we couldn't find where Grant was. And oh my God, hold up. Whoa. Okay, that was awesome. Yeah, so we couldn't find where Grant was, and Jesus, dude, we were like, maybe he went on a walk, because we were out in the woods, basically. It was at a campsite in the woods in Mississippi, North Mississippi. It was a nice summer afternoon, or morning. It might have been early afternoon, because we slept in, I think. But the time of day doesn't matter. What matters is we couldn't find our boy. And then we were like, dude, what the hell? We couldn't find him. So we went back to the room, and we were sitting in the bed or something, and we were like, wait a second. There's a spot between the bed and the wall that's just like, there's like a foot of space. That's you can probably see where this is leading. Anyway, long story short, Grant had fallen down there in the night, and he was dead asleep. And we were like, we looked over there, and we saw him sleeping in this freaking crevice. And dude, We freaking lost it, dude. Oh my god. And then we like woke him up and we're like, Grant, what the heck? We've been looking for you right now, man. What? What? And he's like, what? I was asleep. And we're like, dude, we thought you went for a walk. He's like, dude, this is probably like super lame. I don't know. It was just like one of the funniest things ever. One last story on this camping trip. We were playing Monopoly. I think I mentioned that earlier, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna tell another story. But Monopoly, holy crap! I don't like a lot of board games, but it's kind of fun when you play with friends. I'm not really into like Catan or anything like that. I'm playing through D&D, which is kind of a board game, but it's like different, you know. Frick. Anyway, the thing is that we were playing Monopoly and we had Poweraid, and something that us middle school, early high school kids used to do with our bottles of drink is we'd take a pen or a knife and we'd stick the top, like the cap, so you could like, you know, I'm sure we weren't the only ones who did this, but please survive. Oh, that would have been so dope if I survived. Anyway, we poked a top and we would squeeze it into our mouths because it would, like, I don't know, it's just kind of cool. I don't know. That's kind of sus, but whatever. Anyway, so I forget what led up to this, but I think it was like whoever like lost or something, I don't know, had to like put their mouth, like, basically deep throat this freaking Powerade bottle. And no, it was like, I think I was just being stupid, and I put my mouth over it, and like I really put that thing deep in my throat, dude. And that sounds really gay. But just roll with me, please. Anyway, I forget who it was, but it was either Josh or Grant that like clapped the bottle, and it literally like erupted into my throat, and it hit my uvula, and I literally threw up there, like at the table. It was, oh my god. Jeez. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I've been feeling sentimental tonight, and I wanted to tell my stories about my friends in Mississippi, and how much I miss them. And yeah. Anyway, that was Storytime with the God Gamer. Leave a comment below if you enjoyed this type of video. Maybe I'll do some more. Maybe I won't. I might not even upload this video for all I know, because I don't have internet right now. I'll figure it out, though. I think I might. Anyway. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate your patronage to my YouTube channel. And watch this. I'm going to epically commit suicide. Whoop! Anyway. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And I will, wait, hold up. Just tell me if you guys liked it. Leave a like. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.